Now, there are a lot of theories on who Marook may be, and of course the most popular is that he is Ezra, fitting the slim and athletic shape and ability with a lightsaber, but what we know right now is that he is a former Imperial Inquisitor hired by Morgan Elsbeth as a mercenary. He hasn't spoken a word yet and is dressed head to toe in black body and face armor. So let's recap. A mysterious masked person who is good with a lightsaber. Who is it? A lot of people think it's Ezra, but let me propose something else. We know that Ahsoka takes place before the Rey trilogy, where we figure out Palpatine has cloned himself to come back alive, and it takes place around the same time as Mandalorian, where we have recently discovered that Moff Gideon has cloned Mandalorians. Instead of Marook being Ezra, what if he's a clone Jedi? And this isn't anything new in Star Wars either. Starkiller from The Force Unleashed, a fan favorite, is a clone Jedi. And I'm not saying it's him, but it could be a clone of anyone in the Star Wars universe. Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, any Force wielder we do or do not know. And this adds up in the timeline as well, as Palpatine hasn't cloned himself yet, but many successful clones have already happened. The Clone Army, Moff Gideon's Mandalorians, and even Dr. Silo, who has cloned himself over and over again, and Dr. Silo studied and worked with Palpatine on the secrets of immortalities. And he even made a number of force-wielding creations in his lab. Marook could be one of them. I think more than likely he's a clone than he is Ezra, but I think it's also likely that this character could die before we know anything about him. It's either he dies quickly or is far more important to the story than we know. He can't be both. And we can't forget about his original story right now. He could just be an Imperial Inquisitor who survived the fall of the Empire. While I think him being Ezra is a fun thought and something to really get excited about for Star Wars, I think it's more than likely he is a clone of some sorts. A bounty hunter, a Jedi, a Sith, an Inquisitor, could be anyone, but I think being a clone makes more sense in this Star Wars universe that we're going across to end in the Rey trilogy where Palpatine clones himself. There has to be a number of extra clones or cloning experiments that eventually led Palpatine to clone himself. So, I think he's a clone. Who do you think he is? Comment down below, subscribe if you would like, and until next video, goodbye.